Hello guys, welcome back to another lecture in this course. In this lecture, we shall be looking into data structure. We have several types of data structures such as list, tuple, dictionary, and sets. In this video, we shall start by looking into lists. So, a list is a data structure that can store an ordered sequence of elements. Lists are mutable, meaning that they can be changed after they've been created. And lists can adapt to any change. They are normally used to store a variety of data. For example, we can store numbers, we can store strings, and we can store another list inside a list. And they can even perform operations like sorting, searching, iteration, to mention but a few. Let us learn how to create a list. So to create a list, we have a syntax that we normally use. To create a list, we should first create the variable of the list. So let us call it list underscore name, the variable here. A list is denoted by a square bracket. Once you put a square bracket, you are indicating to the interpreter that I am creating a list. And inside the list, anything inside the list is called an element. An element can be in the form of a number or can be in the form of a string. So this will be your element 2. Let us start by creating a list of numbers. Let us call it list underscore of numbers. So here we said we indicate a list by a square bracket. Let us put natural numbers 1 up to 5. This is a list of numbers. Let us also put a list of string. List underscore of string. And when we say a list of strings, we are talking about a list of text. For example, a string can be A, B, and we separate elements with commas. If it's a string, we make sure that we put quotation. And on list also, we have list of numbers, we have list of string, and sometimes we might have a list with nothing. And if you are having a list which has nothing, which has no elements inside, it is called the empty list. An empty list is a list with no elements inside. To print this list, we just type the word print, list of numbers. And our list of numbers, let us write the variable list underscore of underscore numbers. And same applies, we're going also to print a list underscore of underscore strings. And lastly, we will print an empty list. Print empty list. We pass our variable here, empty underscore list. Then we run our line of code. Okay, here should be underscore. Then we run. So as you can see here, this is a list of numbers that we are having, a list of numbers, and the output is displayed in a square bracket. And this is a list of strings, also in square bracket, and this is an empty list. It's just a retain empty. Now, how can we get access to the data stored inside the list? So to get access to the data stored by a list, we have two methods, either by using index or by slicing. Issue with index is that if we use index only gives us access to one element. If you want to fetch this element, we use index. But the good thing about slicing gives us access to multiple elements. Let us take a look into getting access to the list. Let us say hash accessing single element. Accessing single element, we use index. If you want to access a single element, we use index. For example, print list of numbers, our variable of underscore numbers. List of numbers. So if you want to use index, this first number is depicted by index 0. This is index 1. This is index 2. This is index 3. This is index 4. So you put a square bracket here. Then after putting a square bracket, you put the index that you want to fetch. So for example, I want to fetch index 3. And index 3 is 1, 0. It's 0, 1, 2, 3. So our output will get 4 here. Let us also get access to string. So print list underscore of underscore strings. So list of string, we put a square bracket. Let us get access to A, which is index 0. Let us run our code. Okay, so here we get access to index 4 to index 3, which gives us output 4, index 0, which gives us access of A. Now let us get access to multiple elements. Accessing, let us learn how to accessing multiple elements in a list. So to get access to multiple elements in a list, we use slicing. So when we use slicing, for example, let us start by slicing for numbers. Print list of numbers, list underscore of underscore numbers. So when we are slicing, obviously we put first our square bracket, then we determine where we want to start the slicing, the index number, then we put a colon, then where we want to end. But 4 here, when we are slicing, it is represented as 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1, which is equals to 3. Meaning our slicing will take place at index 1 up to 3. Now let us do the same thing for string. So let's say print list underscore of underscore strings. We are going to slice from 1 up to 3. That's where we are going to slice. And also let us slice again. List underscore of underscore numbers. Square bracket. Let us not put the starting, but let us put the ending index. Okay, let us do the same thing for string. List underscore of underscore string. On the string slicing, we are going to put the beginning of the index, and we are not going to put the last index. Let us run and see. Okay, here let us put S. Let us run. Let us put S again. Okay then. So here, as you can see, we can actually see that when we slice our index using 1 and 4, we go here and we get 0, 1. Then we get 2, we fetch 2 here. Then 2, we get 3. Then 3 here. Since we say 4 minus 1, we get access to index number 3. That's why the output now on slicing is coming 4. So when you say between 1 and 4 on the index values, it means you get access to element or to the elements on the index 1 up to the element on index 3. Same applies here. You get access to the element on index 1, which is 0, 1, which is this B, up to and 2, because it's 3 minus 1. Same applies now when you do not put the where to start, the beginning of the index here, and you just put 2. You are just indicating that you want all elements from 0 up to 2. since you said 2, so you get 0, you get 1, and instead of getting 2, we said 2 minus 1. That's why you get 1 and 2 on the indexing there. Same applies when you put the beginning of the index and you don't put the last index. You get all the access after this index. For example, here we are saying you count 0, 1, 2, 3. So you are starting from 3 here going forward. That's why you are seeing there's D here, then E. There is no need to subtract 1 because the first slicing here indicate where you want to start. So this is how we get access to multiple elements within a list. I think this is all for this lesson. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.